This top pair is awfully tough to sort because I think that they're two super high quality leathers that we've got to choose from. I guess for me, I wouldn't argue if you pair either way, but I'll tell you how I see it. I think for me, the difference in these two is when we get them and move them about the ring. Although the one that we used to win tended to fight his head just a tick as he went about, I think that this one is more genuine in the way that he travels off of his hind leg. This offers a little more flex and stability from his hop down. I think he's made just a tick more ideal out of his hip. I think then it reads true as you step in behind him. I think the sheep that we used to win is just a little more genuine inset and offers just a tick more match to his outer leg and inner thigh. Then when you break that sheep down from there forward, there's some things you definitely like about him. Would we like to pick him up in his middle just a tick? Probably so, just for me to call him ideal. But I think that one is just so unique there at the base of his chest, with how wide he is, and then he transitions back into an ultra round rib cage. If you get to the top side of this skeleton, you put your hands on it. While I'd probably tick firmer to the touch, I think that one easily outmasses every year, and that's why he's going to win today. I think when we start to talk about the sheep in second, you see one that just was a little leaner in his overall design. He touches a little more tone down the top side of his skeleton. It's awfully close because I think that one may be attached either at the top of the shoulder, but I don't think he's building as much genuine width at the base of his chest. Maybe like to give that guy just a little more mass and expansion when he's staying from behind in terms of the way his hips laid in there. But that's a really nice pair of sheep. There's a big monster here in third for me. The sheep, I just had to weigh him on the hoof here. I'd say that one's the heaviest sheep in the class. It's evident in terms of the way he's just mapped and just has so much width and power dripping off the skeleton. For me though, that one's a little too soft in my mind. Not only the touch up top, but when you look at him, his lower third, that was going to drop a little more middle than I'd like to see. Just like to clean that guy up there, maybe have him touch with a little more tone up top. The sheep that comes out next doesn't have that problem. He's ultra hard to touch, and you like that about it. I think it's plain to see, especially from this view here. A little flatter, legs laid in, kind of corresponds to the lower side of the skeleton compared to the sheep that we have above him. Just like to pry that guy apart, especially there in his pin set. A sheep that's got some ultra shaggy boots here that kind of throws you off at first when you look at him, to be real honest. But that one's a big stout-footed sheep that's round on the upper side of his forehead, has some mass up top. I think for me, I just like to give that a little more extension. I just make him tie together a little bit, right on the back side of his blade as well as in his hip joint, just to go on the run with the rest of it. Another nice class of South Country.